I need them units.
Good timing.
We must survive. I'm counting on you. Gotta do something.
Whoa, there's 2 shields. Well, 3 even, I think. No, 2.
Just one. How's that?
Okay, I got one.
Right.
I'll make it work. Unbelievable.
No point overthinking it.
Let's turn this around.
Yeah, here we go.
Let's see. What next?
Okay.
No fight I can't win. Clean them up.
I guess
I'll try. They're like any other
Can you do?
punks.
Oh yeah, these.
Take it. That's it.
I'll make it work. I deny you. Yes.
Enemy spotted.
I'm on it. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
You had time to put in. Come on, man, that's so rude. You had time to put in shields even though I destroyed him.
Gonna be okay. Definitely. Give up. Hit. Gotcha.
Yeah, I got them. I got them.
Do this.
Enemy threat range.
Good night, Denny.
How's that? That ought to say something.
No point overthinking it.
Threat range.
Here comes the pain. Get bit. Take it. There it goes. Now
This
you've
isn't so
done it.
hard. Let's do this.
I'll make it work. Yes.
Oh, it's not dead. It's so close.
Win. Signatures from above. I'm ready. Let's do something. Just one. Get it. All right.
Okay, it's done.
Killing her beam. That
Oh, yeah, she's taking a lot of damage. A lot of heat.
I won't give up. We must survive. Take that. Got it. No chance.
Let's see.
big mistake, pal.
I deny you. I'll find it. Enemy down.
Nice.
They're like any other punks.
Die already.
Yeah. Gotta go.
What's the plan?
Yeah. We got this. We got this.
Here you go. That do it? Say your prayers.
Gonna be okay. Definitely. Hit! I beat him! This is all pretty freaky. Watch this!
There's a lot of them though.
I can take them all. They felt that. We
Not
will
quite.
lose. There. Yes, enemy destroyed.
They ought to be used to fights by now. Let's do this. Got him.
Did we do it? We did it. Okay.
See ya.
They won't touch me.
Nice.
What do I do?
Come on! Yeah!
Let's go, Nakino. Just watch. Did it! I did it!
I guess life comes at you fast.
I'm fighting it! You made
Yes.
it! Could get ugly.
Let's survive. Let's do this. I did it.
Still not used to this thing.
Really?
Oh, so keep so. What's my next move?
Yeah, there we go. They're dead. There's no way to can avoid that. Like, try to avoid that many missiles.
Okay.
Yeah, they're dead now.
Score!
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
Did I do it in 60 seconds? I don't think so.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete.
I don't think so.
Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical analysis.
Aegis activated. Is anyone too compromised to keep fighting?
We barely had a moment to breathe. The girls may be pushing their limits.
I'm still okay. I can keep fighting.
All good,
3
fam.
terminals remaining. We can protect 2 of them with Aegis. But we're on our own with the last terminal.
How much longer do we need to hold out?
We need to re-establish a connection with Miyuki Inaba. That's still 10 hours off.
10 hours
10
off.
We don't have.
But her plan is our last hope. Then we fight to the last. Until we have nothing left.
Oh my god,
The
dude.
Kaiju are heading for the next terminal.
Brace yourself, Keitaro. We are soldiers. And this is the moment we train for. Hours. Days. It doesn't matter. We'll hold the line.
No more enemies, right?
Damn, dude. I don't think we did it. I don't think we did it in 60 seconds.
Area secure.
That feels like it's not gonna work out. That was an S rank, cool. Oh, the bonus objectives not only gives me mystery points, it also gives me a thing in the dialogue. I see. I need to finish the story. Oh. Well, okay then.
Oh?
Wait, so Renia... Wait, they're all done? They're all cleared. Renia is the last one. Yeah, her
Initiating
again.
meta-skill analysis. This shouldn't take too long.
Whoa.
I'll send you the data once it's ready.
Oh, she's gonna find Okino.
That would be great.
But I must say, this is a surprise. Okino-kun really managed to push this through? Integrating this half-coded thing into the control system?
Thank you.
Oh.
No, well, Okino wanted to tell you that. Thank you.
Okino-kun said that?
He said the analysis wasn't complete yet. So he appreciates your help with all this.
I see.
To look at you, anyone might think you were just a child. But you must be a truly exceptional individual. The message was Okino's, but I'd like you to know I'm grateful as well. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to the battle.
That boy. So he appreciates me. does he? Well, that is a shame. This
Oh, we're
isn't
back to this.
ideal,
Yeah, okay.
But you know too much. Goodbye.
You cannot shoot me with that gun. So anyone who knows the truth of Aegis is a liability to you. And liabilities must be dealt with. Does that sum it up?
Yeah, the phaser I think is locked or something.
If Operation Aegis succeeds, a world reset will no longer be possible. This operation goes against Professor Morimura's agenda. She will stop at nothing to prevent it. This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe.
Yeah, we know.
3 months prior to the Newman Inc. incident, Newman was acquired by the conglomerate Shikishima. With these interlocutors, apparently some kind of nanomachine information technology, they've become one of the world's top megacorps.
Okay.
If you recall, I specifically acquired this gun for your purposes. You had concerns about self-defense.
I can guess what happens next. Now you're going to use it to shoot me.
Perhaps I wasn't clear. For safety reasons, neither one of us can be shot with this gun. I configured it very specifically.
Oh?
As I suspected, this gun records the time of its last discharge. And that time looks to be a near match for Miss Morimura's estimated time of death. Which suggests you used this gun to murder her.
Yeah.
Now, on the day of the crime, you yourself were using the drone to keep tabs on Miss Morimura, weren't you? Based off of your expenses for that day, I'd presume you took a taxi to the crime scene.
How much do you have in that pocketbook? Were you just playing dumb this whole time? When did you realize?
Man, he's so intelligent.
What gave away that I was the professor and not her?
There was a specific moment. It was back when Miura found you here. You described Miura as an excellent design engineer. But the Miura of 2188 was the design engineer, not him.
Did you dig that out of Renya Goto's log too?
No. That I learned through Miura, the AI of Sentinel number 17. He also told me about the existence of the logs.
So, what happens to me now? If you're not killing me, I assume you're at least locking me up?
Considering what you did to Miss Morimura, I'm admittedly conflicted.
Yeah, because he loved her
Giving
too.
into my emotional reaction wouldn't solve anything. Vengeance isn't going to bring her back. So, with that in mind, I would rather choose the path that gets me closer to the truth. That is what I want now. To see what lies at the end of all this. To see what she never could. You told an obvious lie. You made it clear Jiro Izumi was not your cup of tea. Yet you and Izumi shared an intimate relationship in the year 2188. That was clear enough from all the evidence I found. Even the placement seemed intentional. You and Izumi, together in Sector 1. You died before you could set up the memory transplant. At that point, I can only assume, Izumi sympathized with you and helped carry out your vision.
Who's Izumi again? Drawing a blank. Oh, Jiro Izumi. Okay, yeah. I was like, I remember Kurabe. So she had a relationship with Jiro Izumi from 2188. Okay.
I can certainly understand Kengo Ogata's motive. He just wants to live again. But you Why are you so intent on transplanting your memory?
Because there has to be a leader. Without someone to guide them, teams dissolve into fear, spite, resentment. It'd be the colony all over again.
I see. As I suspected. Your devotion to this goal is inspiring in some ways.
Yuki! How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. What were you playing? Was that some more Fallout 4 or like Fallout something? Yuki, it must be so late for you. Oh my god. Fallout 4. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Yuki, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I really, really appreciate it. We are wrapping this game up. If I don't finish it before the end of the stream, I have to do a lemon juice shot, and it's gonna be tight. I'm not sure we're gonna be done with it. I'm not sure we're gonna be done with it by the end of the stream. And also, Yuki, if you want to participate before you go to bed, I'd like to know, what did you want to be when you grew up, when you were a kid? Like, what was the various things that you wanted to be?
Are you a gambling woman? I'd like to propose a bet. We'll leave the terminals alone for you. We won't let Aegis seal everything off. Your loop would still be viable.
And in exchange?
As it currently stands, it'd be impossible to revert to your original plan without some compromise. But consider this. Even this final phase won't truly be the end. We'll have plenty of struggles beyond it. Plenty more pain ahead of us. If we can prove to you that we will overcome that, if we prove to you that we can face the unknown, then are we not worthy to take up your cause, inheriting your goal, and seeing it through?
You make an interesting point.
Wait, so he wants to let her reset. Like, is that what we're doing in, like, so we're fighting basically to the end, and by the end of it we'll lose and we'll just reset the world again? Because that was Goto's plan all along? Is that it? I wanted to be a doctor when I grew up. Really? Interesting. And what made you not be a doctor? Is it because it was too much school stuff? Because that would be a huge deterrent for me. It'd be like, nope, I'm not doing that amount of school. There's no way. No, yeah. Being a doctor requires way too much studying. And I just hate studying. Introduced me into video games. The passion changed. What an awesome uncle. That is so cool, though. What game did you start with?
We can solve this problem ourselves. So my proposal is this. Let us fight our war. No sabotage. If we fail, then I could hardly object to a reset anyway.
That's your bet? You don't stand a chance.
Well, I suppose we'll see about that.
So if we win, we don't reset. But if we lose, we reset.
Is anyone too compromised to keep fighting?
We've barely had a moment to breathe. The girls may be pushing their limits.
I'm still okay. I can keep fighting.
There are 3 terminals remaining. We can protect 2 of them with Aegis. But we're on our own with the last terminal.
How much longer do we need to hold out?
We need to re-establish a connection with Miyuki Inaba. That's still 10 hours off.
10 hours we don't have.
But her plan is our last hope.
That's so interesting because we just did the fight that had this conversation, and like, if we hadn't done that fight, we would still have been able to see that scene. So we did it like in the correct order, if you will.
Then we fight to the last, until we have nothing left.
The Kaiju are heading for the next terminal.
You started with Sonic. Oh my god, I played Sonic 2 a lot. Like, it wasn't my first game, but it was like amongst my first games when I started playing games. Sneak into his room to play it, and when he got the PS1, he gave me the Mega Drive. Oh my god, nice. Mine was on a, yeah, was it Genesis another name for Mega Drive? Like, they were both, I think so, right? Like, Mega Drive and Genesis were like the same console, which had 2 different names. My mom got me a Game Boy. You didn't use to steal that from me, so even trade. Nice. Wait, so you had an uncle who had a Mega Drive. My uncle had a Genesis. That's how I played Sonic. I didn't have one.
Brace yourself, Keitaro. We are soldiers, and this is the moment we train for. Hours, days, it doesn't matter. We'll hold the line. Let's go. Chihiro-san. You're listening, aren't you? If you're out there, please respond.
You had a gray button with the volume rocker button thing? Yeah, that rings the bell.
You know a way to link up with the command ship. One that doesn't rely on its position, don't you?
You're thinking of when I revised the decode.
Right now, we need that shortcut.
And this is where you reveal some new leverage over me. I can't wait to hear what log you found this time.
No. This time, I'm asking a favor.
You have to be joking. You do realize the position I'm already in?
I do. Even still, all I can do is beg. I just want us to have a chance.
This is the most idiotic... I lied to you, you know. Do you know which lie I'm talking about?
Not this time.
When I said I wasn't going to like you. You're an infuriating man, Renya Goto.
Chihiro-san.
Ready? Everyone, listen to me. We can communicate with the command ship out of range. I'm realigning the 3 surveillance satellites to their relay positions. We should be connected soon. However, the satellites have to move outside their preset tracks. They'll enter the gravity well and plummet to Earth. Your connection will only last until they hit the surface. You'll barely have any time to do this. Am I clear?
Thank you.
Honestly, humans can be so irrational. Though, I guess, I might be the most irrational one here. If you actually manage to pull this off, then I expect you all to take responsibility.
Chihiro.
Good luck, big brother. Almost connected. This is your only chance. Initiating communication.
Damn. To the final battle. You played so much, turned your mom TV green? Oh my god, really? Wait, what did you do? The Izumi of 2188 shared an intimate relationship with Professor Morimura. Since Morimura died before she could execute the memory transplant, Izumi carries out her plan of transplanting her memory as Professor Morimura into her clone. Okay. The scar on Miura's forehead is a result of Tsukasa Okino's nanomachine adjustment, which restarts the Sentinel that stopped working due to DD-426. Without losing his mind and suffering the effects of DD-426, Miura managed to endure the pain as the data necessary for starting up the Sentinels was completed. Once Okino realizes this, he installs a feature so that the data will spread to anyone who comes into contact with Miura. When Amiguchi was shot by Megumi Yakushiji up on the rooftop, it activated Sentinel number 20. Prior to this, Amiguchi had already come into contact with Keitaro Miura when he had to carry Miura back to his house after Ninji Ogata's altercation at the shopping district. For that reason, Amiguchi was already affected by the Force activation code for Sentinels that Tsukasa Okino embedded into Miura. Really? So wait, the shot did nothing? So the shot like added power to the Sentinel with the metachip thingy, but the ability to drive the Sentinel was just being in contact with Miura. While the Sentinels couldn't be activated due to the effects of DD-426, Okino got them operational again by creating a code. Okay. Successfully disabled thanks to Okino's nanomachine reconstruction and Keitaro's Miura's efforts. Yeah. I'm not sure when she tried all the station channels were all greens. Them chunky Philips TVs weighed a ton. Must have had their inner tubes. Oh my god. Dude, I remember those TVs, man. I remember those TVs. I remember having a TV that had like those, so when I used to plug in my Nintendo, I had to unscrew stuff in the back of the TV, and like instead of being like what is it, like RCA or coaxial, like instead of being like a coaxial wire you just plug into the back of the TV or whatever, you had to like it was like a coaxial adapter, but it had two kind of fork thingies at the end, and you had to like put those under the screws and then screw them back over it so they would stick in place there, and the electricity would go from like the little forks to the screw and then into the wire thingy, into the coaxial. And then like the TV itself didn't have a remote. Like those TVs didn't have remotes. You had like, so whenever we wanted to like change the volume or do anything, I would have to go like basically my parents would be like in their sofas or whatever, and like I would probably be like on the ground playing with stuff, and like if we were watching a movie, it was like, oh well, can you like adjust the volume? I had to physically go to the TV and like adjust the volume myself, or like change the channels or whatever we needed, or like move the antenna. That's, oh man, that's, I was super young though. I like that they call the movie EXT. That's awesome. Story 100%. Destruction. 2 waves left. Maximum 4 strike team members. Clear without, okay, order of high quad Kaiju would appear. Oh my god. Are you serious?
Let's go.
Someone's got to do it. I'll fight. I got this. Understood. Moving out.
I'll bring you in. Damn, she's close. She's very close.